Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Life of a Rich Girl, where we desire to educate, elevate, and expose women of color to this thing we call rich living. So if you were watching with us previously on our last episode, we were talking to you about Beyond the Brunch, our series that allows us to recognize these 5 beautiful women that we acknowledge and awarded for being pillars in their community in our 5 pillars. So today we have Miss Nia S. White with us, and she was our recipient of the Rich and Body Award. But before we get into that, we want to talk to you about things you may not know. And Rich Girl Keisha got one that made my heart really happy.
Yes.
Let us know, Rich Girl Keisha.
So, things you may not know. Drinking cold water in the morning, say pre-workout, is going to give your metabolism that little extra boost, burn a little more calories. You might get your extra 50 calories in because your body's trying to regulate to bring its temperature back to normal because that water has done out. It shocked you. You're up. The cold shower. I think that was another thing you may not know that was shared before. But yeah, that cold water, it's going to get you going in the morning. Going to make you feel good.
Good to know.
And burn those extra calories.
Right? Because I don't like room temperature water. So having this cold water thing, that's great. And it'll boost my metabolism.
You can't boost all day.
So I get cold water. Oh.
Don't keep drinking all day.
Specifically in the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
We just doing it in the morning.
So that means I need to consume my whole gallon in the morning.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. That's gonna work.
Do your thing.
I love that, Rich Girl Keisha.
That's a good tip. I like that.
So let's get into this conversation with Miss Nia. So I am so glad, we're so glad to have you today. Thank you, Nia, for coming to join us for another episode of Life of a Rich Girl. Just wanted to kick it off with you telling us a little bit about yourself, your brand, and just about your image of yourself with this rich and body.
I love this. So I'm Nia S. White from Savannah, Georgia, from 2 amazing parents. Gary, God rest his soul, Gary Swindell Sr., he died of COVID in 2020. My mother, Priscilla Swindell, she's a 30-year educator for special ed students. So I just grew up in a household based on education and serving your people and pleasing God in your creative space. So I found that fashion and modeling was my creative space, and I find that to help other people around me, specifically full-figured women. And I found my purpose in that, so I love that. But I am now on my health journey. I found out I was type 2 diabetic in 2017, but after my father passed, I really hit the ground running, was like, I want to be here. So I'm having a good time doing that, documenting that, and that's just adding to the body positivity that I've been working through with my community. So thank y'all for having me. So being rich in body is super important because that's how you can fulfill your purpose in the world. You have to be here. You have to feel good.
Absolutely.
So you can look good and do good.
And that is definitely her purpose. When Miss Nia walked into that brunch, baby, she was giving all the runway New York Fashion Week. Like it was a whole vibe.
Thank you. You have to.
Even before knowing, your story and everything, like I knew. I was like, oh yes, walk sis.
I love it.
You teaching this. We need classes.
All right, that's the next step.
She does.
She does.
I do.
So for those of you who don't know, I am a Savannah girl. Savannah is my home. So we are hometown girls.
Yes.
And Nia and I have not known each other long, but I was attracted to her on social media. I remember when you used to do your Shein hauls on social media, and that's kind of what attracted me. I'm like, oh, this girl is fierce. I'm all about the full figure body positivity. In another life, I just think I'm inspiring all of these full figure women.
You are.
And so that's what attracted me to you. And so we began to get to know each other, and I also reached out to you about helping me with some poses and doing some things for my photos, and you've definitely been, yes, girl.
We was doing pose classes and everything.
She got me right, girl.
I did, baby. Right. Just little tweaks here and there.
Yes.
One pose can take off 10 pounds.
So I should be sitting here?
Yeah. You see
how she got that little twist going?
Because it gives the illusion.
Say less, sis.
Illusion.
Say less.
Yes. I love it.
If you need me, I'll be over here.
Right. You're right. You see a little booty, a little waist cinch. You
Look at
good,
the eyes,
July.
y'all. Check out the eyes.
Love
Yeah.
it. Telling a whole story.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
I love
yes.
it.
Always, always.
it.
So, you've done fashion shows that have been for full-figured women. So, even though we hadn't talked a lot, I have been watching you for a very long time. And to be comfortable in your full-figuredness was just one of the most amazing things, just to watch you walk the runway and to inspire other women, because you've had your t-shirt brand. I know where girls are wearing their full-figured t-shirts. So just tell us a little bit about that drive and that motivation, knowing to be in this full-figured space. A lot of the times we don't do well with accepting it. Losing weight's not easy. So it's even if you're trying to lose weight, it's the journey from being that full-figured woman to getting where you desire, all that time in between. How do you navigate that?
Well, a lot of it is your mind and your spirit. My brother's a minister, Gary Swindell Jr., and he always talks about we are here to answer a question in this world. And I've always found, at my biggest, I was 350 pounds, but I still was confident. People were still inspired by me. So I found my purpose in just being my most confident and authentic self, even now at 232.
Okay.
You know, I'm still feeling good. Still a curvy girl, just doing my healthy curves. Thank you. And just motivating those around me to be their healthiest self, whatever that is. Even I really don't want to get any smaller. I just want to tone. I like being a curvy girl. I like this space, but being a full-figured woman is an experience in itself. It's a journey in dating, love, even in the marketplace. You know, that's a whole nother story. But just encouraging those around me to be just confident in themselves wherever they are. And if you want to change it, change it. If you don't, walk in it. You know, so that's pretty much what I stand on.
I love that you speak on the mindset of it.
It's definitely a mindset.
Because this is something that I've been kind of processing through here lately, that a lot of times as women, we say, oh, I want to lose the weight, and it's attached to an event or a person or a situation, but we never process through how we even got there.
Right.
And that mindset is a big piece. I love that. So it seems as though you've always been confident. So I was going to ask, like, when do you feel like the mindset shift happened for you in this new weight loss that you've done? But where is the difference? Where did that come in?
Like I said, when my father passed away, because he had COVID, but his the underlying conditions are the things that exasperated that and sped that up. Since I am type 2 diabetic, I found out in 2017, but I didn't start going hard until this year, until April of this year. I got down with medication management from 2017 to this year. But it wasn't intentional, you know? But along with my brand, I started working with my trainer, Terica Crawford. Hey, girl. Hey, Coach TT. And she was like, Nia, you have runway coming up. I want you to live. I want you to be your most authentic self. So we just started going together to the gym, and she started training me. And I started feeling good. I started, outside of just being confident Nia, I was like, I want to go to the gym. I feel the difference when I'm not working out. I feel so cute in my two Ps. I like going in my leggings and my sports bra. And I was like, I can do that. I feel good. We go to this place called The Park. It's a community-based gym, and older women come in, and they see us. They be like, ooh, y'all motivate us to keep working. And they motivate us that they're 70 and 80 on the treadmill. So I was like, if I have the wherewithal to go, I'm going to go. And so it really motivated me having my coach there. And just like I said, I started to want to go on my own because I felt so good. Like, I was like, this goes beyond just being confident. I feel I'm not winded anymore. You know, I'm not, I'm getting more flexible.
Okay, for the flexibility.
I'm getting more flexible. And you know,
that's beyond the brunch.
That's beyond. When y'all are ready for that, let's call me back. Rich in intimacy. So, I'm sorry, guys.
I love it.
And
I love
it's so many different ways. I just feel so good. I have more energy in the morning. That's a great tip this morning about the cold water. I will definitely be drinking my cold water. And so many people have started watching my my journey because I just started documenting just so people can see, because people, they see me at 350.
Yeah.
So just to see my weight loss and just like, that is so inspiring, just to get moving, just to walk. A few of my best friends have started joining me, not necessarily with me, but hey girl, I went to walk today. I'm like, I'm so proud of you, you know, dancing and yoga and things like that, and just moving, because we want to be here, we want to live. Yeah, that's when it shifted this year, going to the gym with my trainer.
Them endorphins started.
Yeah, it did
doing a thing to you.
It did. I felt the difference.
Yeah. I love it. Where do you see this rich in body journey taking you next? What does that look like?
So it's a few sides.
Okay.
On the modeling side, I never would have thought I would have made it to New York Fashion Week.
So proud.
Oh, thank you.
So proud.
As a model, going to New York Fashion Week is top tier.
You
know? And I went in February and I was called back. I went in September, and actually when I was only supposed to be in one show, I ended up in 4. And I ended up being the model coach to one of the shows that had 150 models.
Wow.
And they just heard that I could do it, and they were like, Nia, can you take care of that? I said, sure. And so they were just like, you will be back in February. I was like, thank you. So just being ready,
showing up,
just showing up, being confident and knowing what I can do. So I say that to say modeling, I would love to be an international model.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because I never would have thought I would have made it to New York. So when I manifested that and that happened, I was like, anything can happen.
Absolutely.
So I'm so excited to see where that takes me, and the networking because I've been networking with so many designers and producers. When I was in New York, I made it to Cali. That's how I ended up in another show. Somebody I met in California.
Amazing.
She was like, come do my show in New York. Sure.
Yeah.
So just networking. And then on the other side with Serve Your Curve, I want to do another show. Everybody keeps asking me when my next fashion show is, because they had such an amazing time. And then I just want to start curating events for full figure women, for the community.
So does this look like an agency type thing with classes? I mean,
I am there.
We'll see. People keep asking me to do a walking class, so I'm definitely going to do that. I'm definitely going to do a walking class.
I shifted in my chair and still got this hip out. Hey, now
posing
y'all see it?
Right.
I feel like I'm about to audition for this fashion show.
As you should. As you should.
As you should.
So
I got like half a curve.
You do. Do you know, little known fact, full figure starts at size 8.
Baby, I'm fuller than 4.
Yes. If you are 8 and up, you are a full size model.
Wow.
Get your life. Bet you didn't know I was full.
Right.
Full figure.
Right. Curvy
Is he
model.
zooming? He not zooming.
So he's not zooming on the curve. Okay.
Okay.
So I want to curate these events for my full figure girls, the pool parties, some dating events. Because a lot of people see me in that space and are inspired, so why not use that platform?
Yes,
absolutely.
So, everybody is not afforded that platform.
Yeah.
Everybody does not have that influence. So
everybody don't have value to add.
Right.
And you have value.
Thank you, Jesus.
Baby.
Praise God. So who would I be not to take that space God has given me?
Yes. Absolutely.
That's what I think of. I was like, I count it not robbery, as they say, to use my platform for the upbuilding of the kingdom. So,
Love it. I love it. Okay, so full figure modeling classes.
Yes. Check. We'll be there. We'll be there.
You gonna come? Okay. I love it.
Yes, I'll be there. I
Wonderful.
promise you.
I love it.
So, kind of switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
And tell us, I know like with modeling and feeling confident in yourself, you have to kind of view your sensual side a little bit to get into that. So kind of help us with what helps you. Tell us what helps you to tap into your sensuality, because I think you wear it very well. Even when you're not knowing that you're doing it, you're doing it. So for me, I'm the person that's I'm going to be in the mirror. I'm going to have to practice. My eyes going to have to be like this, like this. So what helps you tap into that so that it flows more naturally?
Actually, this is a very interesting. I have so many older women mentors. My pastor Dr. Idell Cheever, she passed away.
Yes.
My mother, my grandmothers, they're very big on femininity. They're very big on submission. But that's still your power. They're still very powerful women. And I love that people see class but sexiness. I get that a lot.
Yes.
And so, because there's so many women that's too sexy or too hood or too conservative. So I like having that balance.
Yes.
And brothers, they say they like the way I talk to them, and it's just me. Just, hi, how are you? You smell amazing. You know, speaking a little slowly, but even for myself, I like to walk around in my pretty pajamas and my robes, and sometimes in the buff, and just, it just enjoying my body, a good bath, some good quality oils. Rich girls, we love our lotions and oils and serums and scrubs and things of that nature. I just love it. Just makes you feel good about your body, being soft and fragrant, nice quality fabrics.
So the self-care,
just
all the way around in every
for yourself.
Yes.
Not for other people. I love that. And that makes you rich in body, taking care of yourself from the crown of your, oiling your hair. I started like doing my own nails. It's very cathartic and, some time by myself. So
I love that rich in body for you is a number of things. It's not just the health and the weight loss it's the oils.
Yes.
It's
the taking your
nails.
time.
Yes.
Eating fruit.
Eat your water.
Eat your water, girl.
Inside joke.
We're trying really hard this month.
Yes, please. Eat your water.
Yes. I love that.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
So we're doing all the things rich in body
Everything.
in a totality.
Totality.
We're eating right. We're pampering ourselves.
Yes.
We're speaking in soft tones so that people can appreciate us.
Yes.
I love
Yes. And then, of course we have to bring God in.
Yeah, of course.
God has us here.
Yeah.
That's what God has you here.
Yes.
So you're here for a reason.
Do it.
Why would you spend this time downing yourself?
Yeah.
Love yourself. God has you here for a reason.
Yeah.
So wherever you are, whatever size you are, live in that. Until you're ready to change it, you have to be ready to change it. So until you're ready to change it, exist in your size 22 body.
Yeah.
And
you
be the best.
Own that. Yeah.
Be the best. I was the best at 24, size 24.
Yeah, I was thinking that, Jelon, that confidence, sometimes we can get sad, depressed, whatever, because we don't look like
natural.
it used to, or whatever the case may be. But accepting where your body is currently is also rich in body. That's a healthy thing, is to accept where you are so that you can figure out how to navigate to move in those other spaces.
It is.
So that's good. Miss Nia, you done came in here and gave us a whole word today.
Oh,
Gave us a whole word.
I'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsors of the Beyond the Brunch series. It's already in you, life and leadership coaching, Miss Wanda White. She works with multifaceted women who are stuck in fear and insecurities to break free and gain confidence and clarity to work with their purpose fearlessly. For more information, visit her website at wandawhiteministries.com to stay connected and learn about upcoming events. For your auto, home, life, health, and small business needs, contact State Farm owner and agent Sherry Devouse-Dennard. Her office is open Monday through Friday in McDonough, Georgia. For more information, click the link in the description. SDD Agency insures all of Georgia, Alabama, and South Carolina.
Miss Nia, you mentioned that in the merchandising space, that there can be, I guess we could say, difficult or hurdles or less options. I don't know. I feel I'm let me just go on record and say I'm offended with this curvy jean, that there is a relaxed cut, there's a boyfriend cut, there's a slim cut, there's a skinny cut, and then it's just curvy.
That's it.
And I feel like that curvy implies that they're for a certain woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And curvy can be so many different shapes.
Yeah. But again, take me off the record. I want to know, like, what do you feel, or how do you feel about the merchandising space in this curvy body woman?
We've come a long way.
We have
come a long way.
Yes.
With garments for plus size women or the curvy body, but we still have a long way to go. Most brick and mortar stores, when you go in, there's still a huge difference between the standard clothes and the full figure clothes. It's a lot of florals, a lot of stripes. It's a lot. That's why most people have gone to online because they have a few more options. But I'm just encouraging creatives, designers, start designing for full figure women. We have money to spend.
And that's the majority of the women in the world anyway.
It is. Most women are a size 10 and up.
Yes.
The majority of women are a 10 and up. So we want fashionable, we want unique pieces designed for us. So we can't really complain until we make a difference. So I'm just urging, I'm sending that Batman call out to those designers to start creating for us. So many different shapes and sizes. Even as I model, one of the shows, they struggled to find me a piece. I brought some pieces of my own that I added to go along with it. And they were like, oh, you put that? Yes, I did. I'm gonna end up on this runway. Yeah. But they even at a 16 now, because of course at a 22 they struggled, but they found it. But at a 16, I just knew I was gonna get in these outfits, and they still had to make something work. So I'm just urging those to just be creative. We do have a little more options online. A lot of high-end designers are starting to understand. Yeah. I love a good Christian Siriano. He's definitely designing for full figure women, but he's one of very few.
Right. Yeah.
So start supporting independent designers as they design for full figure women. So hopefully that community can grow.
I love that too.
Yes.
Okay. And then I guess I want to switch gears just a little, or go into a different space. Like you speak on the confidence, and you say, this is basically the environment you were raised in, cultivated this person. What would Nia today tell 7-year-old Nia about this body conscious, curvy woman that you've become? Like, what would we tell our younger selves just in that space of body?
Well, I'm going to start here before I say that. I had a very unique childhood. I've always been confident from birth. Yes. My name is Nia, which means the purpose of beauty. Yes. So my parents cultivated that in my upbringing. So I've always felt beautiful, no matter. But I would tell 7-year-old Nia to keep going. Yes. Always be you. Always be Nia. People appreciate you for who you are. Whether at 5'11", flat-footed, 6'3" on a good day, people still see that beauty. So don't ever let anybody tell you that she's not cute and she's not beautiful. Continue to be Nia, because it works for you. Doors open because you're Nia. People are blessed and uplifted because you're you. So just continue to do that. You will find love when it's time. Somebody who appreciates all of you, no matter mind, body, spirit, everything. So, that's what I would tell her. Keep being Nia.
So, Nia, I know you mentioned in the beginning when we started talking that you have type 2 diabetes. So we just want you to talk a little bit more about that in our community and how it affects us. I know that was the driving force for you to lose your weight, but just talk a little bit about your journey with that and how that affects our community.
Most definitely. So, like a lot of Black people, I got type 2 diabetes because of our lifestyles, our foods, the things we've ingested in our lives, not knowing, So, like, I didn't really take it too seriously, if I can be honest, between 2017 and 2020, I just kind of was living. But when I saw my father pass away from that, it really hit a nerve for me. Once again, it goes back to the mindset. We have to say, okay, I want to live. I have to be very intentional about the things I ingest, what I put in my body. I was not drinking a lot of water.
Right.
You need your water every day. You need your leafy greens, your fruits, your proteins.
Yeah.
We need our proteins. We have to find out what works for your body. It's good to work with the nutritionalist. It's good to work with trainers and whatever you need to find out what works for you. And like I say, everybody does not have to be skinny, but finding out what your version of healthy is, that's a huge thing. Find out what your healthy is.
Yeah.
And like I said, even right now at a size 16, I feel the healthiest I have in a long time, because I'm being more intentional about the things I drink, eat, ingest, watch.
Yeah.
Walking more, taking stairs,
Yeah.
parking a little further from the door, because I used to try to find the closest parking space.
Circle a lot for 30 minutes.
Oh, she coming out. She coming out.
Right. We gonna wait on this second parking spot.
Yeah.
You know, so no, you can go down a little further today. And just so we want to just be more intentional, because my whole thing is you want to stay here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
people are leaving. People dying. They ain't never died before.
Okay. It's amazing.
So we want to be here because my
Yes.
father has so much life, and I was just like, you could have been here, you know.
Yeah.
But God wanted him,
Yeah.
so we want to be here. So even my mother, who is my best friend, I'm like, mommy, you know, get it together. You
Yeah.
can't go nowhere, you know.
Yeah.
Just being
love
intentional.
I love that you speak about the intentionality of
Yes.
it all. I have a health and wellness brand, Better Lifestyle Brands, Better Athletics. Hit me up.
That's it.
However, I try to tell my clients that, you know, you want to look at things that are realistic.
Yes.
You want to make small changes. If you run out the gate and you're going for, I'm going to lose 50 pounds by next week, and I'm going to eat nothing but salads and grilled chicken with no dressing, like, it's not realistic.
It's not.
And you're not going to enjoy it.
You know?
And 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up gaining some more weight on top of the weight you thought you was going to lose. So for you to say being realistic, being intentional, parking a few more parking spaces away from the door, like, those are all the things that are going to help you get to that rich and body goal.
It is.
I
And a
love
lot
you.
of my weight that I lost, it's a taboo subject, but it was on Ozempic. That's what the doctor gave me, but that's before it became a weight
Ozempic.
loss journey
Right.
that we can't get anymore because everybody's taking it to lose weight.
Yeah.
It's on back order, but I haven't needed it anymore.
Yeah.
Good.
Because,
That's so good.
you know,
Right.
but just telling people it's a journey. So from 2017 to 2020, that's how I lost over time.
Yeah.
But just since April until now, I've lost 30 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, going to the gym. Baby, the booty is, you know.
It's bootying.
It is. I was a flat screen TV, baby. But now I'm knocking things off the wall. You know, squats, not shots. And I love it, baby.
You see it. They
Every
see it.
reflection.
They see it. They see it. I love it.
I love it. So just,
love it.
you know, that intentionality, I saw that weight come off and my body transformed the way I wanted it to. Just getting moving. I just tell people to get moving.
Yeah.
Whether that's dancing, hip hop,
Whatever
they have
it is.
hip hop, step. There's so many line dancing. Just move.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
move. And it'll come off.
Yeah.
It'll come off.
Yeah. I love it. I
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
I love your energy. I love everything about you.
Good. Can I leave you with this?
Yes.
God, one time, he told me to look up the true definition of confidence. Confidence is the true and firm belief in a thing or a person. So when you say you're confident in yourself, you're just saying, I am trusting and I have the firm belief in who God made me.
I love that.
I love that.
So that tells me no matter where I am, what size I am, if I'm confident, I'm going to be true and firm in who God made me at that time.
Yes.
So that's why at a size 22 or a size 14, I can be confident and trust in who God made me, where I am at that time.
I I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it.
This has been good for me.
It has been.
My
It has
soul.
been. You are definitely a light.
Good. Thank you, Jesus.
And for those who are around you, they are definitely in good company. Very positive.
I love
so
it.
we thank you so much for coming to be a part of this Life of a Rich Girls show today.
Yes. I love your movement. It's so powerful. I love it. We need it. We need it. Yes.
Thank you. We believe that. We believe that. That's why we're here. That's why we're on this journey, taking these steps, because we definitely believe that this is needed in our community.
It is.
And grateful that God is connecting us with women like you.
Thank God.
To continue to spread
Beautiful
the word
black
and do all the things. Okay, you see it.
Mm-hmm.
He zoomed in. No,
Right.
Okay, got it.
Yes, yes.
Yay, thank y'all.
So everyone, we've been with Miss Nia S. White from Savannah, Georgia, who was our Rich and Body recipient for Brunch and Black. So Nia, if you would just share with us all of your social media handles for your social media platforms.
Okay, on Facebook, it's Nia Swindell White, NIASWINDELL, White like the color. And then on Instagram, it is nia.s.white. And you can find me on both of those.
Yay.
Yes,
We're going to be
following.
stalking your page.
Please
for these
do.
classes coming.
That's how we got
It's
here.
coming.
I always
Auditions
stop.
for
love
the
it.
fashion
I love
show,
it. Keep
all
stalking.
the things.
And we just thank you all for joining us again for another episode of Life of a Rich Girl. We'll see you guys next time.